pray for the players. We hollowed the walls and back of bodegas.
Oh, is it alright if I just stick the TV on, mate? Can I just watch an episode of Corrie?
Bruh, you niggas ain't flexing, you cramping.
Fellas, what is happening? Welcome to week number 9 of this photo shoot prep. Now, today is a momentous day because I'm moving back to Manchester. Not for the first, not for the second, but for the third time, mates. Lived there in university, lived there again in 2024, and I'm about to live there again for the third time. I suppose you could say I like the place. So this is the last time you will see me in this surroundings, which, for those of you who aren't aware, this is my dad's gaff, which I've been living at for the past year. I'll show you my bedroom that I've been living out of in a second, where I've been building the business for the last year. I'll show you that. At the moment there's a load of boxes in there. I need to actually start packing the car up because I need to leave in the next 45 minutes. But update on the actual shoot prep itself. So 8 weeks completed, 8.2 kilos down, which would have been even more than that had we not done a refeed this time last week on the Monday. So obviously woke up at 80 on the dot last Monday. Me and Josh decided, right, let's do the first refeed, first high day. Was up by about 1.5 kilos, I think. And then it's come back down, went for a couple of drinks, I say a couple of drinks, on Saturday in Manchester with Josh to celebrate, obviously, the move and the fact that the weather is absolutely unbelievable at the moment. Don't know how many White Claws I had, quite a few. However, did everything I should do before, banked calories, still at my protein, enjoyed it, got straight back to it yesterday. So 80.1 I was this morning, so I'm about the same weight as I was this time last week. However, if you compare the pictures, I look significantly better, significantly leaner. I'll put the pictures on screen of what I've been able to achieve in just 8 weeks. Like, it's fucking crazy. Even I'm shocked at how quickly I've got this lean, to be honest. And we've still got another 6 weeks until the shoot. So today is, what's the date? Monday, the 27th of April. The shoot isn't until Saturday, the 6th of June. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start packing my car up with all the boxes, all my stuff. Obviously, it's a Monday, so like everyone's at work, so I haven't actually got anyone to help me. So I'm going to have to unpack, unload everything, take it up to the apartment myself. My desk is going to stay here. In fact, I'll just show you what's in there. This is my desk where I've been working. Obviously, we've got the Kanye prints up on the wall there, which I need to take down actually before I forget. And then we've got a little G-Wag over here, Michael Jordan, and then a Lamborghini Urus. So this is, yeah, the boxes with all of my stuff in. And then this is my little single bed that I've been sleeping in, right next to my desk, where the magic happens. I'm just looking forward to having my own space again, to be honest, and a bigger bed, double bed, because I can't lie, my feet touched the end of that one, roll over, I nearly fucking fall off it. But yeah, I think I'm a little bit big to be sleeping in a single bed now at almost 27 years of age. Still 26 though, so not getting there on 30 just yet. So yeah, I better start packing all this shit away, put it in the car, and then I guess I'll see you in Manchester.
So pray for the players, we hollowed the walls and back of bodegas,
Sad times, new beginnings, fellas. Wait until you see the new gaff. It's fucking sick. I genuinely don't think I could have fit anything more in. Alright, what the fuck, mate? It is literally rammed. You can't fit anything else in there. That is an air fryer, yes. In the passenger seat. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna... Oh shit. How the fuck am I gonna see out my back window? I do not know. Here's the new gaff then, fellas. Let me give you a little quick tour. So, we'll start in the main living area. So this is the kitchen. Fridge, which, I'll be honest, it's not turned on. And I don't know how to turn it on. I've tried pressing that button up there, but it didn't work. Freezer is also not... it's not freezing. So this is cool, this spice rack here, right? Pull that out. Oh yes, that is getting filled, mate. And then we've got I didn't realise actually, there is a mirror. There's actually already plates and everything in here, which I'm buzzing about because it means I don't have to buy them. So storage space, my Nando's sauces, of course, already there, ready for me chicken and potatoes in a sec. Actually got a dishwasher, which I have missed. I fucking hate, absolutely hate washing the dishes. And then this is the main event. This is the main event. These, of course, are going to get swapped for my Kanye West albums. And then the settee bit. overlooking. This is huge, by the way. Like, let me zoom out. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And then it comes with a TV as well, which is great. There's actually, so these literally open all the way. So you can literally have both of these wide open, like that. And then obviously the blinds do come across because there is actually a canal tour that comes along here. It's literally just come on, full of people. Take you into the bedroom bit. So that's where you come in. Front door there, little mirror. This is like obviously storage space in there. I'll show you the bathroom first. Sick, fucking cool. Mirrors all the way around. I am yet to test the shower. It is electric though, the whole place is electric. There's no gas, which, whether that works out to be cheaper, who knows, we'll find out. And then this is obviously the main bedroom. Oh, I can't wait to go on that. That's such a thick mattress topper. I need to get myself some duvets and stuff. And then that is the wardrobe, double wardrobe there. This is obviously not the finished product because I've literally moved nothing in. Like, I'll show you the spare bedroom now, which is going to be my office. First time in my life ever having an office. My desk has always just been like right next to my bed, even in the apartment I lived in before in Manchester. And then if you come next door, here is the spare bedroom, which, like I say, the landlord has said that I can get rid of this. I'm going to have to dismantle it. I don't know where I'm going to store. I might store the mattress and the bed frame at my dad's in the spare room anyway. And then I can turn all this space into an office. I might get a standing up desk maybe here. And then I can get a little YouTube setup with a box light to film videos here. And then there's also another wardrobe there. So I've gone from having zero wardrobes to 3 wardrobes. And then of course you come back into the main event. Sick, so fucking good. Oh, I love it already, and I've literally been here like 20 minutes. Update, I've unpacked everything from my car. It took about an hour and a half. To be honest, I was pissing about in between. I was just getting distracted. So I've got to the point now where everything's unpacked in terms of like food. However, I don't have a clue like where to put anything. Like, the cupboards are just bare. I've got some rum, White Claws, a fuckload of Conte supplements. I didn't know where to put them. Like, this is meant to be obviously be a spice rack, and I was like, what shall I do with it, mate? Shall I just fucking turn it into a supplement cupboard instead? I have put my prints up though. So my Kanye prints are, oh, that is the chair. College dropouts, this one is actually cracked. Graduation, and then late registration, and then over here, we've got obviously Dark Twisted Fantasy. This one's big, and then obviously I need to do something with those. They'll probably go in the storage cupboard. And then in the spare room, I have still got all this to unpack. So much to do, but I can literally just turn it into my own gaff. I can literally make it mine. First night in the new gaff, complete. I've just been on the phone to the broadband guy to try and sort that out so I can actually start check-ins. Got a busy day today, full day of check-ins today and tomorrow, which means getting everything sorted because that spare room at the moment is just a storage space. I ended up going to IKEA last night because I was like, right, priority is if everything isn't unpacked, I at least need a duvet and a bed sheet so I can actually sleep on the bed. I haven't got to sleep in just, well, nothing basically. Use my dressing gown as a fucking duvet. So I ended up going to IKEA. I actually thought IKEA would be way better, you know, for like cutlery and, well, we've already got plates, but I need some new cutlery. I want to get myself, do you know, like really sharp knives? You know, like those Japanese knives that are like 300 quid that you see people like cutting up paper with. I want to get myself at least like one really good knife. My knives are the shittiest things in the world. They're so blunt, mate. Like even trying to cut a chicken yesterday, I was like, mate, this is a task. This should not be a task. The next 2 days are just going to be work, pretty much. I'm going to go to the gym. Got calls, got check-ins today, tomorrow. Eliminate launch is Friday as well. So I picked a good time to move, really, didn't I? You know, 6 weeks out from a photo shoot, the same week as my Eliminate launch. Yeah, I just thrive under pressure, do you know what I mean? It's just...
Weight loss, rent loss, scrambling. Now pass the champagne to the champion. My niggas get money, get money, get money. Like Ye sampling. Gun stutter, make the drum line like Grambling. MGM gambling. Louis small mansion. Annoyed cause this bitch calling Lon Von Lanvin. Fuck who you stamping, them niggas just stand-ins, not me. They censor and block me. You hollering top 5, I only see top me. Awards.
What an unbelievable session that was. I have not been to Flex and Tone since 2024, I think, when it was literally middle of winter, depressing as fuck. Like, there's literally a concrete factory? No, not factory, surely. They make concrete there. Anyway, unbelievable session. I only did one set per exercise because I've literally not got time. Like, I've literally got to rush back now for a one-to-one call with one of my clients and then finish off check-ins. And I've also got some other admin boring shit to do. Anyway, that gym is unbelievable. It's mental how different a gym can feel, because I don't just think it's the upgrades they've made loads of upgrades. There was already a load of machines in there before, there's even more now. They've got so much. I cannot fucking wait to train there. It's unbelievable. The last time I went, there was never anyone in there. Like, I would come at this time, there would never be anyone in there, whereas now it was rammed. And I kind of liked that, you know, because it was rammed with actual bodybuilders. Like, there was bodybuilders in the corner posing with the coaches and stuff, and I was like, yes. Although I have the tendency to slug off bodybuilders from now and then, I do enjoy being in that environment, to be honest. I don't know whether being around it too much for too long can sometimes drain you a little bit because it's so intense. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I don't like going to the same gym day in, day out. I like mixing things up and having a different environment. But that gym, the kit, the atmosphere, the music, oh, mate, it was unbelievable. And the pump I had as well, oh my God. The only thing that lets that gym down right is the lighting. It's so hard to find a spot where, and to be fair again, this might just be because I'm so pale. I need to get some fucking wham tan, might get Kai Shep to link me up, or just get myself on some sunbeds because I'm like a ghost at the moment. So I'm going to rush back now. I've got a call with a client, crack on my check-ins, and then sort the rest of that gaff out, because at the moment it's like a fucking, other than the living room, it's like a bomb's hit it, mate. So I think the last time I spoke to you was on Monday. It is now currently Thursday. The past 3 days have probably, I would genuinely say, the most stressful 3 days of my life. Like, that has been more stressful than trying to run a business in Bali, in Vietnam, whilst travelling with just a backpack. Who would have fucking thought it? So, the Wi-Fi was meant to be sorted on Monday. Apparently, Hyperoptic broadband is like instant, you know, you just set it up. If it's already installed, perfect. Your Wi-Fi will work straight away. So that was my plan, was move in, activate it, sound sorted, we're off to a flyer. However, what happened was I paid for it. It's meant to activate, and it took until about 4:30 yesterday to actually activate, which has then meant I've had 2 full days of check-ins and calls with people where I've had to hotspot my phone to my laptop, right, to get it to work, which was fine during the day. Like, during the day, everyone else was at work. Obviously, I've got a decent amount of, I'm pretty sure it's bandwidth. I'm not a tech geek when it comes to Wi-Fi and shit. Calls worked, check-ins worked. They took longer than usual, to be honest. It was slower than usual, and my phone was burning hot, like literally hot to touch. And the battery just drained straight away on it, of course, because it's literally trying to do a lot of work. And then it got to about 4:30 p.m. Tuesday night, and everyone else was coming home from work. So it literally just stopped. I think it took me like over an hour to upload just 2 check-ins. So I then had to move about 5 or 6 check-ins that were meant to be done on the Tuesday to the Wednesday, which then means I've got even more work to do on the Wednesday. Woke up again on the Wednesday morning, was on the phone to him after already phoning him about 4 times. So 9 a.m. Tuesday morning, the guy said, yep, we've activated it for you, 30 minutes time it will be working. Still wasn't working. So I thought, right, I'll go to the gym, come back. So by that point it had been about 6 hours. Bearing in mind he said 30 minutes, it had been about 6 hours, still wasn't working. I thought, yeah, tomorrow it'll be working. Woke up, no, wasn't working still. So I had another full day of check-ins and calls where the connection was just not ideal. And then it finally fucking worked. I got the email saying your broadband has been activated at like 4:30, and I swear to God, I've never in my life had such like relief, honestly. It was like my stress levels just went. And I've also paid for the fastest broadband. It's like a gigabyte, which I've actually been researching. I don't even think you get a gigabyte unless you have like a special router or unless you actually plug in to it via like Ethernet cable. Ethernet? I think it's Ethernet. Yeah, anyway, it was £1 extra per month, so I was like, I literally work from home. Fuck it, I'm splurging, mate. I'm splurging on the fastest Wi-Fi possible. So now it's rapid, mate. I'm sat there doing check-ins and literally you click and it's like instant. It's so great. I also found out as well, they told me when I viewed the place, there's a TV that comes with the apartments. I thought, great, I haven't got to take my TV that I bought for my last apartments up there with me. I can just use this one. But obviously when you come and view an apartment, you don't go, oh, is it all right if I just stick the TV on, mate? Can I just watch an episode of Corrie, see if it works? So I turn the TV on. At this point, right, I've not managed to do anything to it. I've not even connected the TV to the Wi-Fi yet. So I thought, right, I'll connect the TV to the Wi-Fi first before I can start using Netflix or anything like that. Click. Oh, nothing's happened. Click. Nothing's happened again. And then about 25 seconds later, then it jumps 2 spaces. Oh my God. So the response time is roughly, you're looking at about 20 to 25 seconds for every time you click a button. So I genuinely sat there for a good 4 or 5 minutes filming the screen whilst I'm clicking to try and set up the Wi-Fi, and it still wouldn't work. So I'm gonna have to get my dad to bring up my TV from home, which is sound, to be fair. I got that for an absolute bargain. It was like 300 quid. And it's quality. So yeah, I'm much better now. I've got myself a Cherry Float Zero Coke, which I've said it before, Pepsi Max is the GOAT, mate. Even this Cherry Float version, like it's decent, but Pepsi Max Cherry shits all over it. Apart from that, life is great. Wake up in the morning, the sun's out, shining on your face, sat here and it's literally just beaming through the windows. You can hear the railway, like the tram go past. Blue skies, it's unbelievable. So nice. So yeah, although it does sound like I'm moaning, I'm absolutely not. I'm gonna end the video here because Josh is actually coming round later on tonight to see the apartment for the first time. I had Noah around last night, he was the first visitor. Josh is coming round tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing a 600 gram refeed. Officially, I woke up this morning 79 kilos on the dot, so I'm now 9 kilos down in 8.5 weeks, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm this close to like genuinely being stage lean. Like seriously, which tells me that I've probably put on about 4 or 5 kilos of actual muscle tissue in the past 2 years, because last time to get this lean I had to get down to 74 and I'm about 79 at the moment. So tomorrow, 600 gram carb refeed going in, up a session with Josh, which all this stuff I'm going to film as well for a separate video. This will come after. 5 weeks until the shoot. I'm already shredded. Now we've got to make sure we land the plane, as the online coaches would say. Hope you boys enjoyed. Any questions, as always, drop them down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in the next one.